Good morning, everybody. It's Ramona. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do something different. We're going to talk about Amazon. So this came about because in my apartment walkthrough the other day, I mentioned my vanity and the shelving unit that I forgot to put links to down below, but I did fix it thanks to my subscriber Laura, who let me know I forgot to put the links down there, so I did. So that just kind of led me to this video, which things that I'm really liking from Amazon, or some of the things that, I order from Amazon not as much as I used to, because where I'm at here in Wolfville, it does take about 3 to 6 days to get here. And where in Houston, everything came the next day. So there's a little bit of time lag there. So it just kind of makes me think, do I really need that? Do I, is it important enough for me to wait, 3 to 6 days or however? And some things, yes, they are. And some things like, I guess I don't really need it. That kind of business, which I do need a lot of self-talk about that. But anyhow, so two of the things that I did talk about in that video were the vanity table in my bedroom and the two shelving units that I put, one here in my office and one in the guest room. And I'll just add little video clips of those on the end, but we can talk about them right now. So the 5-tier shelving unit that's in here in the other room, I got on Amazon. Obviously, they're all on Amazon. And they were $65 each. And they are great. It took me about 10 minutes to put each one together. There's those little snap put together things. So definitely I really like those. And then the Vanity is a brand called Vasagle, Vasagle. When I bought it, it was $145 Canadian. And right now it's $199 on the Canadian side. So look on the US side. And as I go along, I'm going to tell you if I bought it on the US side or Canadian side. And you can probably get it on either side. You're just going to have to change, Amazon is just like my things. You got to change the country, and then it'll take you, or just do amazon.com or amazon.ca. And I imagine all of these things, or most, I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing most of these things will be on both sides. So anyway, so that was the Vanity, which I'm absolutely loving. So to me, it was worth $145. You just have to decide, and then you may be able to find it cheaper places as well, but I absolutely love that. Okay, so the rest of the things I have here with me, and the first one is this Lazy Susan. It was from a company called Mokaro, Mokaro. I am going to leave all the links down below. Was there something here that's not available? Oh, I think the shelving units were out of stock, but I'll leave the link anyway, or you can just look around for other shelving units. But anyway, so this is a Lazy Susan, and of course it's not going to turn for me now because I'm holding it, because the Lazy Susan part is this ring right here, and I can't hold that and turn it at the same time. Maybe I can. No, I'm turning. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. So anyway, this came in a set of 2. So I have some spices in this one, and then in my storage closet, in the restroom, I have a big storage closet in there. I have a bigger one that is I have a whole bunch of Philosophy mini shower gels. They're all about this size. They're great for travel, whatever. So I have the bigger one in that closet. But anyway, they come in a set of 2, a smaller one and a bigger one, and I'm finding them really helpful for storage and organization. That's one thing, now since I've moved, I've really tried to organize and purchase things that for me are good for organization. Okay, the next thing that I purchased most recently is, I forgot to take one off. Let me do it right now. Are knobs, just crystal knobs. So these are little crystal knobs that replace any knob. So here on the office, they had knobs. They were just kind of gray brushed metal, and I replaced them with all these crystal knobs, which kind of makes it a little bit fancy and just kind of jazzes it up a little bit. So I did order more for my dresser and bedside tables in my bedroom, because my dresser is from IKEA. It's kind of like a brushed gray. So the knob, this is the knob, which is very similar to the color. So I'm going to replace all these gray knobs with these crystal knobs just to kind of jazz it up, make it a little more feminine looking. So those That's what I'm going to do. Now, to note, and depending on your dresser or piece, it may not be an issue for you. But for me, the ones that it came with, the screws that this came with were too long for my desk. So we'll see how it goes with the dresser. And so I had my friend Jeff kind of just measured it and just kind of, you have to have like some kind of, electric tool or something just to cut a little bit off the end to make it work. Here we go, coughing again. But anyway, so that's an easy fix. He just pushes on his little electric saw thing, I think, and just shaves off a little bit. And so we are good to go there. But anyway, so these crystal knobs, I couldn't find the brand name, but when you when you search crystal knobs on Amazon, a whole bunch of different brands pop up in 4-packs and 10-packs and 24-packs. This was a 10-pack that I got, and it was $19.53 Canadian. But there's lots and lots of options for the crystal knobs. Pardon me. Okay. Oh yeah, so here you can see. So this is the one it comes with, and Jeff sawed it down like just that much. And again, you have to see what your sizes are for wherever you're doing your thing. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, okay. So now we're in Canada, and recycling is a big thing here, and composting is very, very big. And you are expected to compost your stuff, your food leftover stuff. And so that means you have rotten food in your house. And I'm very paranoid about having it smell, because I've been in a house where as soon as I walked in, I smelled compost. So I'm not going down that road at all. I'm very, 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 aware of this. So this is the one I bought on Amazon, and it's called Kitchley, Kichley. I don't know if you can see it there or not, and I guess not because of the glare. But anyway, so this one has a filter in it, and you can replace the filters. And this goes under my cupboard. So the other one I had that I just bought at the hardware store was kind of like a gray or green ugly bin, and it just, every time I opened the cabinet, it was ugly. It reminded me there was food in there. So this one is just a little bit more aesthetically, pretty, but it has the filter in here. And plus they also sprinkle baking soda in there every day, and I empty it quite frequently, because when I walked in that house, I was like, oh, you have compost in here, and that is not good. So now I'm like, oh, okay. All right, I have a Cork machine, and so I buy coffee in a pre-ground container batch, because for me to perk a whole pot of coffee, or to brew a whole pot of coffee, I have maybe 2 cups in the morning, maybe in the afternoon I'll have another cup if I'm at my desk or doing whatever. So I don't drink a whole lot of coffee, but I do like coffee in the morning for sure. So for me, a coffee pot doesn't work, but the Cork does. And so I know also that the Cork pods that you buy in the store, although I do have some, I like the flavored ones. I have Cork hot chocolate pods, but they're not biodegradable. And so a lot of people, don't use those. But because I buy my coffee in the packages, the pound bag is what I was trying to say, these are little reusable Cork coffee pods. So you put your coffee in there, and this is what you put in the machine, and then you just dump your coffee grounds in the ugly, recycle or compost bin, and you wash it and use it again. So these are very handy to have. This I got, it was a pack of 10 that I got, and that was $22.99 Canadian. But again, there's different brands, different size packages. Just go on Amazon, and you do have lots of options for K-cups, reusable K-cups. So that is a good purchase as well. The Vanity we talked about. Oh yeah, the bottle stoppers right here. Okay, so these I got on Amazon. This was a package of 5 for $13.99. But again, look on both sides wherever you happen to be. And I have one of these in my olive oil bottle. I have one in my avocado oil bottle, and I gifted 2 away because I don't need 5. I have 1 left. But they are airtight. They fit in just about any bottle, and it just kind of makes pouring easy, and it looks nice on the counter in your olive oil bottle and like that. All right, so let's talk face masks. And currently, Susan and I are doing a face mask challenge. We did one last year. Susan won that one. I'm trying to catch up. So I'm not out yet, Susan. I did miss a few days, so I'm trying to catch up, but I'm not calling it quits yet. But anyhow, so Amazon is a fantastic place to buy face masks. And I get them usually in big bundles. You can get bundles of like 20, 50 or more, a lot of big different ones. But anyway, this dermal brand is a brand that I get in bundles. And when you get the bundle, it'll come with a variety. This one is the White Collagen Essence Mask. I should have brought a couple in, but they have different varieties within that bundle, but they are very, very affordable on Amazon. And this is another brand that I bought in a bundle, Mali. This one is the stem cell one. Also within that bundle, there was several different, I thought I brought another one in here. I guess not. Anyway, so yeah, Amazon for face masks, buy them in bundles. It makes them very, very affordable. All right. Okay, this glass right here, very pretty glass. It's plastic. It's plastic. And I bought this specifically because I knew with my patio and the view, I knew that I would be spending time out there, coffee in the morning, you know, drink in the afternoon or glass of wine, take a book out there. I just love spending time on my patio. And so I knew I wanted to get some plastic glasses to be out there. And plastic glasses you can get really anywhere, but I don't want ugly plastic glasses. And so these have turned into not only my patio glasses, but just my everyday kitchen glasses. I love them. And they were, what were they? A set of 4 was $21 US. So I love them. This brand is Godinger, Godinger. And I love them. I think they're so, so pretty. And people don't even know until I hand it to them that it's plastic. So I really love that. And as I said, they're just, when I was unpacking, I was, destashing and donating a lot of stuff. And I did have some other kitchen glasses and I just donated those. I put them in the donation box. And as I said, these are just my everyday glasses now and I love them. Okay, laptop case. So when you're traveling, you have to have a laptop case. And so when I moved, when I was home in Houston, I didn't really go that many places that I needed to take my laptop. But when I moved from Houston to here, I needed a laptop case. So this is the one I bought and it is called Crosser, Krosser. Again, I'll leave the link down below. It was $17.99 US. And it also has a luggage, piggyback handle on it, I guess you'll say. So anyway, so it has a large front pocket here. My hand is going all the way down. It has a little shorter pocket here. On the inside, it has a big divided pocket there and a back pocket, and that is it. So, and it's obviously padded. So, I am going to visit my parents next week, and so I'll be taking my laptop in that because I do need to do some work while I'm there. I'm always gonna be working. And then, this is one of my favorite things. This is one of my favorite things. And I'm not going to say who's getting it, but this is the Oster cordless wine opener. So it sits on a charging base. And so once it's charged, you can even take it off the base and put it in a drawer for some period of time. My charging base is on my coffee/wine stand in the living room. So mine just stays on the charging base all the time. So there's a down button and an up button. If you can see, maybe you can't down and up. So you just push the button, it goes all the way down into the core, and then it keeps going and it pulls it back up again out of it. So that's easy. And then the other button, the down button, you push it the other direction and the cork will pop out. So this is fabulous. This is fabulous. If you drink wine, you definitely need this for sure. All right, what is next? Okay, tea lights. So this is a brand of tea lights on Amazon, and Just Shantae on Instagram, she told me about these tea lights. The brand is Stonebriar. They are long-lasting 8-hour tea lights, and I will open one up for you. Whoopsie daisy. This is a new box. I'm working on a box right now. But the difference is why they are 8-hour is because they are about twice the height of a regular tea light warmer. So that's what makes them burn longer. So for me, I do get 7 to 8 hours out of one of these tea lights. So that's great. I love those. So that was definitely a good find. And that box of 50 8-hour tea lights was $11.68 US. So that was a great find. Thank you so much for Shantae, and hello to all my Instagram buddies out there. We all, every couple of months, we would get together and have lunch and dinner or something. And then we're going to talk iPhones. So I have 2 different sets of iPhones I'm going to talk about. I'm going to make a note here about the other one. Okay, so the first one, these are obviously old-time headphones, but they're cordless. They're Bluetooth. So if you just want to be walking around the house doing, chores or whatever you use headphones for, obviously you're going to listen to music, or you can watch videos, do training seminars, you can do Zoom calls, whatever. They're just great, and they're just they're comfortable. They're nice. I like those, and that's the iJoy brand, and they were $17.99 US. I forgot to write down the price of the other ones. This other one I have are cordless Bluetooth earbuds. Smudge on there, something. I'm sure everything in my house is wax. Anyway, this is called Pasanomi. And actually, what reminded me of these is I dug them out because I definitely want to start walking on the rail trail here in Wolfville. And I was debating whether I wanted to get some Apple iPods. And they're expensive. And is it something, I had to say, is it something I really need? Because I have 2 options for me to go to the gym or go walking or whatever. And so for now, I just dug these ones out, and we'll just see how it goes. I've used them in the past when I used to go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in a long, long time. And they work just fine for me. And they were, I have to look it up. I remember, I think they were like $40 on sale for $30, if I'm not mistaken. But I will definitely link these down below as well. And like, as I said, I love them. So there's a charging port right here. So you charge the whole case, and you can see the powers on. There's some blue lights in there. If you can see the blue, a little bit of blue lights in there. So they are fully charged. So I need to get out and get off my tushy and do some walking. So yeah, Pasanomi and iJoy, and I love them both. And so at this point in time, I've decided I don't need the iPods, whatever they're called, the Apple ones, because I have 2 options that work just as well. All right. Okay, this is fun. Something I haven't done in a long time, like before pre-COVID. I used to use this hair paste, colored paste in my hair almost every day, different colors. I love doing it. And I haven't done it in a long, long time. So I did it one day last week, but that was the first day in a long, long time. So anyway, I'm going to start doing it again because I really enjoyed it. It was fun. It was kind of something that made me feel, not 57 years old, you know what I mean? And I enjoyed it. It was just something crazy to do. I mean, not super crazy. It's a washout thing, so it was no commitment. And I did it for me. I didn't do it for anybody else, but I did it for me. So the brand that I use is Mofajang, and it comes in like 6 or 7 different colors. I have the red, I have the blue, I have the purple, I have the silver, and so you can make pink by mixing the silver and the red. Oh, I also had a green one, so if you mix blue and green, you got a teal color that almost matched my old scrubs, if we remember my scrubs. Anyway, they're just something fun to do. So those I will leave down below, and each pot is $7.99 US. We're almost done. Where are we up to here? Okay, I was trying to keep this under 20 minutes. We're going to be close, really close on it. Okay. I forgot to look that up. Okay. Sleeping. So I have trouble sleeping. Usually I wake up at 3 in the morning, almost every single morning. And usually I'll read for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and that's enough I can do. It'll make me fall asleep again. If I make the mistake and get online at 3 o'clock in the morning, chances are I'm going to be shopping. And chances are it's going to be wax. And last week it was a mystery box from Ella After Wax, which I've never had before, Canadian vendor. I haven't got it yet, but I'll do a haul. But anyway, so I try not to get online when I wake up at 3 in the morning, just read and go to sleep. But occasionally I will take this sleep aid that I got on Amazon, and these are really good. I don't feel groggy the next day, and they're called WB Wellness Brand Sleep Aid, And they also are currently out of stock, but I will leave the link down below just in case they do come in stock. Pardon me. I may be mistaken when I say that on Amazon, if you're looking for something that's out of stock, there might be a place over to the right that says if you put in your email address, you'll get notification when it's available. I may be wrong on that. I'm not sure. Okay. Another thing that I should have did with the wine opener is these wine stoppers. Constantly, well, not anymore because I found the perfect ones, but I was looking for wine stoppers that would keep it airtight and fresh, because no lie, you know this, like in the evening, I'll have 2 or 3 glasses of wine most days, which I probably need to cut back on if I'm going to be going back into fasting or trying to lose weight, because that's, empty calories. But anyhow, that's what it is. So these are the best wine stoppers I've ever found ever. I have bought them for gifts. I've referred them to people. These are fabulous. The brand is called Erhiry, E-R-H-I-R-Y. So there's a rubber gasket in there, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but when I flip the gasket, you can see, maybe you can't see, I don't know. But no matter the size of the bottle, this will fit any size bottle, because when you do this, it expands, that rubber gasket in there expands to fit the size of the bottle. These are the best things ever. There's a set of 2 for $14.98 US. They are fabulous. I will never ever use any other wine bottle stopper than this. They are fabulous. It stays tight. It stays airtight. I've not had a problem with them getting loose. They're perfect. Okay, another thing that I use all the time, I'm on my second one now because I use the first one so much. I bought one for my mother, and it is this Pro egg poacher. And if you see on Instagram, sometimes on Facebook, I post a picture of my avocado toast with poached eggs and Trader Joe's everything seasoning on top. Yum, yum, yum. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, yum. So it is nonstick. However, I do give it a spray with a little bit of Pam. This is $14.06 US and is the best egg poacher ever. I tried one time and I knew it wasn't going to be successful, so I was kind of doing it for the hell of it, just to make poached eggs, in a pan with the vinegar and the swirling. It's like, no. This is the way to go for sure. Perfect poached eggs every single time. And for me, you're going to have to play around with the times, however you like your yolk. But for me, I like, the white cooked, a nice luscious golden river of yolk. And for me, that's around, I have to play with my new stove here. It's a little bit, the temperatures are different. And the old place I knew it was 3.5 minutes spot on. And this place I tried 3.5 minutes, and the whites were still a little bit runny. So it might be 3:15 or 3:45. I'm going to have to play with it. But anyway, that is the best egg poacher. And as I said, I've gone through one already. I used it for years and years and years. Not that it crumbed fast. I used it a lot because I make poached eggs a lot. Okay. And then something that I forgot to look up the price for, but I'm going to tell you about it. You can look it up yourself. Is this battery holder case. And it has this symbol on it, and I should have looked it up. I'm sorry. Actually, I could look it up, but except my tripod is sitting on top of my computer. So anyway, I can't. So anyway, let me open it up for you. And it is heavy because it is full of batteries, which leads me to another thing that I buy. What are we up to? 23 minutes? Oh my God. Okay, very quickly. So it has lots and lots of space for lots and lots of batteries. Everything. The square ones, the D ones, the C ones, the AA's, the AAA's, everything. There's some pockets up top. But the cool thing is this comes with a battery tester right in the case. So if you're ever wondering about your batteries, you've got the tester right there. There's also slots to hold these little batteries. It holds every battery that you could possibly need, I think. Now, what is in here is Amazon batteries, which I forgot about too. I'll link those down below too. I have AA's, I have AAA's, but they have every size that you need on Amazon. So definitely I've been buying my batteries from Amazon, very affordable in large quantities. So there you have it. So that is my Amazon Scentsy list. So this was a long one because it went back a long way, but going forward, if I find something I like, I'll probably just make a note of it and I'll, let you know that it's a really good deal, something like that. But I'm looking around. I think that's it. Oh, I did buy these on Amazon too. Very quickly, hang on. I have my pajama bottoms on. Just saying. Okay. If you're a diamond painter, these diamond painting, oh, I've got everything in here. Diamond painting containers, and the jars come in it as well. So that is something else that I can link as well below if you're into diamond painting, which I used to be. I haven't done it in a long time, but I think once the winter comes, I'll be doing some diamond painting in there. Okay, so that's it. That was very long. Sorry, I didn't mean it to be that long, but I'm gonna now sit down, do all the links for this. I'll add the two short little videos on for the vanity table and the storage shelving units. And that's it. I hope everybody's going to have a fabulous Sunday, and I will see you soon. Bye. So this is the shelving unit that I got for my closets here. I bought two of them, one in this room, one in the guest room. This one holds some candle accessories and nail supplies, and the other one has some craft stuff in the other room. So the name of the brand was Song Mix, SONGMICS. This is the 5-tier kitchen shelving unit, and I have to look online, but I think it was around $50. It's currently unavailable, but if it does come in stock, get it again. But there's other ones, there's different styles, like longer, wider, shorter. There's a 6-shelf one available right now, which is $66, but this is the 5-shelf kitchen unit by Song Mix. This is one of my very favorite things that I've bought from Amazon. This is the Vasagle Vanity Table, VASAGLE. I got it in black, and it is absolutely perfect. It comes almost all assembled. You have to put the legs on the table. That was easy enough, and then the stool goes together pretty easily as well. And it has 2 drawers, and they come with these little compartments, and these compartments are removable. I can pick this whole remove thing out. So if you just want one big open space, you can do that. So this one on this side has 6 compartments. There's 2 empty compartments there. And on this side, this one has bigger compartments, and there's 4 on that side. And then when you flip this up, you have a mirror and another compartment for stuff and more stuff. So I have too much stuff. And yeah, so I have my brushes there and my mirror there, but that is one of my very favorite things that I've purchased from Amazon. And I bought it, and I think it was around $140. It's currently out of stock, but you can put your name, put your email address in, and then they'll tell you when it's available.